I'm Wayne County Treasurer Eric Sabree. For more information on how to pay delinquent property taxes, visit our website, treasurer.waynecounty.com, or call us at 313-224-5990. We're here to help.
All right. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? It is your boy Robert Flood, 79 Vibes, Courageous Detroit Radio Network, and so excited you all are tuning in. It's another Sunday fun day in the Motor City, and it's gonna be another good show. So we all appreciate you all for tuning in, and all that good stuff. So definitely appreciate you all for tuning in and stuff. But before I get the show started, there is one thing that I forgot to do. There's one thing that I forgot to do last week, and everything. I thought about it, but then I completely forgot that last week I forgot to send a couple of birthday shout outs and stuff like that, and it was like a whole bunch of people who had birthdays and stuff like that. One particularly my sister Keisha, she just had a birthday. She just celebrated a birthday. I think Monday. Yeah, Monday. She just had a birthday on Monday. So, want to say happy birthday to my sister Keisha and stuff. And I am so sorry that I missed your birthday last week, because we had a lot of stuff going on and everything. I forgot to give you a birthday shout out. Also, I understand it's a couple people that I want to send birthday shout outs to real quick. So my sister Keisha, she just had a birthday, and then Taylor and Shelby, which are my cousins on my dad's side, I heard they had a birthday as well, which I didn't even know. Okay, they had a birthday, so I want to say happy birthday to them. And oh god, there's a whole lot of other birthdays and stuff. Dink just had a birthday on my brother's side and everything. And anyway, I just want to say happy birthday to everyone who I missed on last week, and I so apologize for that, because we just had a whole lot going on that. We just had a whole lot going on, and I completely forgot that to send some birthday shout out. But the one person who I really want to say happy birthday to, and today is actually her birthday, her real birthday. It's my best friend. It's my best friend from work, Sharkia. I think, yeah, Sharkia, my best friend from work. It is her birthday. Today is her birthday. Okay, so I just want to say happy birthday to my bestie, my best friend. She definitely is truly one of my closest friends from work and stuff and everything at my job and all that. So yeah, today is her birthday, so I just want to send a quick birthday shout out to my best friend, my bestie, my girl Sharkia. And I'm sure she's out there having a good time, having fun, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, so happy birthday to all the birthdays that I may miss last week and stuff on the show. So, I just wanted to do that real quick before we get started. Okay, so yesterday was a blast at the Soul Festival from yesterday. And yes, it was great. The Soul Day was yesterday, and it was a huge. It was a lot of fun. It was a big event and stuff like that, and everybody just had a good time. So can we just give a round of applause to everybody who showed up at the Soul Festival yesterday? It was so much fun. It was a huge turnout. A lot of people showed up and showed out. It was just a party on the street, and it was just so much fun. And definitely was a good time. And I didn't know that I didn't know that was that event is how many years, Wendy? Is the event
Since 1967, it's 59 years it's been going on.
59 years?
59
Okay,
years.
59 years it's been going
7
on.
years for Courageous.
So 7 years for Courageous. 7 years for
But
Courageous
the
Detroit, but the
is
festival
59 years old.
59 years old. Okay, wow, I did not know that. I did not know that. But so 7 years for the station, and then 59. That is insane. That is so insane. But yeah, yesterday was a time, and if you missed it, you missed it. You missed it. Okay, because it was definitely a time. But yeah, Festival was really just a lot of fun and stuff, and had so much fun and stuff, and real quick, Wendy, for people who may not, for people who missed it yesterday, can you just talk a little bit about who was there, who all the performance was, who was there and stuff?
Wow. Yesterday was the 7th year for Courageous Detroit Radio to host the Soul Festival, Soul Day Festival, which was at Northwestern High School yesterday. It originally started in 1967 there at Northwestern High School, at the old high school, where the armory is right now.
Oh, the old high school.
Yeah,
Okay.
the new high school.
Okay.
So there, it was started by Mr. Pee Wee Harris.
Okay.
And he was not a graduate of Northwestern. Okay. He was a graduate of Cass Tech.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Mr. Williams is not a graduate of Northwestern. He's a graduate of Henry Ford.
Ah, gotcha.
But
Okay.
Northwestern, that area, they said Mr. Harris was a orphan. And he used to go to the Tabernacle Church that was there in that area. And he just grew up in that area, and they said he created his own job at Northwestern High School, and that's where he worked until he retired. When Mr. Williams took it over, Mr. Harris was 92 years old, who died a year later of COVID.
Okay.
And so the first event that Mr. Williams did was at another location, because it was during COVID, and then of course COVID shut it down.
COVID just shut everything down. Yeah.
Until 2023, I think, and it was back at Northwestern High School.
Okay.
So Larry Lee and the Back in the Day Band, Notorious, they are almost staples at this event for the band. Yesterday, I got to give big ups to Larry Lee. He had a two-piece band up there, 3-piece horn section. They tore the house down. Oh man.
Oh, yeah.
They tore the house down. I have not heard Larry play like that since I've been going to Soul Day in the last 3 years, and
They didn't.
he was the last one. He was a bass player. He used to be a football player
Okay.
from Dayton, Ohio.
Okay.
That is now part of Detroit. Yeah, so it was I got it. Like I told Mr. Williams, he tore the place up yesterday. It was great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Everybody sounded like they had a good time. Everybody sounded like they had a good time, and it was a vibe, y'all. It was a vibe. If you missed it, then definitely next year, come out next year, cause it's definitely gonna be a time, and definitely gonna be a time. But it was vendors there, a whole bunch of vendors was there, and all the thing and stuff, and I met a couple of people, vendors myself, who wanted to come on the show and everything, and so I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay, so I met a lot of vendors out there yesterday, and particularly one person who I met was Mama Shu. So you all, I don't know who you all. I don't know if you all know who Mama Shu is. Mama Shu is like, it's like amazing at what she does and stuff, and she is definitely, doing her thing and everything. So I went to her booth, and I asked her if she wanted to come on the show, and of course she said yes, she would love to come on and talk about what she does and stuff. Mama Shu, she's been on she's been on Ellen DeGeneres, and I think she's been on other shows and stuff like that. But Mama Shu is just amazing at what she does. So yeah, Mama Shu, obviously, like I said, I asked her if she wanted to come on the show, and she said yes, she would love to do it. So, so we will be having Mama Shu on the show sometime soon. Okay, so y'all just take a listen and stuff, because Mama Shu is definitely coming on the vibes as well as all the other vendors that I'm at. And of course they said they would love to come on, and I was like, wow, y'all really want to come meet me? But no, it was great. So yeah, they would definitely come on. And I'm telling you, when I tell you, Vibe Nation, people is calling. They want to come on my show. I literally, my phone was flooded with people hitting me up trying to be on the show, because more people want to come and be on the show. This is such a blessing, and I was like, okay, I would definitely take all of you on. So yeah, Mama Shu is coming, so we would definitely reach out to her to schedule something so she can come on and all that good stuff. But yeah, it was a time yesterday, and like I said, next year, come on out next year. Because I'm telling you, it was a time. Soul Day is definitely one of those events that I feel like people need to go to and stuff. And this is actually my second or third time going to the Soul event. So yeah, it's a time, y'all. It's a time, and come on out and everything and stuff. But it was so much fun. And yeah, definitely, it was a time. And speaking of, it was a time. We are gonna have a fun time on the show today, because when we come back, we do have our guest here, and we go bring her in so she can tell you all a little bit about what she does and all that good stuff. And yeah, it's just gonna be a good show, good vibes, and all that good stuff. So if y'all ready for it, the vibe, y'all is going to be in for a treat. So when we come back, we go get into it with our guests, and we just go have a time. How about that? All right. So this is your boy Robert Flood, Courageous Detroit Radio Network, Sunday Night Vibes. We'll be back.
Welcome to Car Breakdowns 101. I'm your Professor Ice-T. If your car is out of warranty, a car breakdown could eat you alive. Look at that car. The transmission alone could cost you $3,000. And that engine? How much do you love your kidneys? Don't even get me started on the computer system. That's a small fortune. Do what I did and call CarShield. They get expensive car repairs taken care of so you don't have to. Class dismissed.
Call 800-460-3829. Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Your boy Robert Flood, Courageous Detroit Radio Network, and so right before we get to our guests, just want to remind you all voting day is coming up. It is going to be Tuesday, August 4th. That is a week from this Tuesday coming up. Okay, next Tuesday, not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday. Okay, it is coming up. It is coming up. It is the primary election, and cast your votes. Let your voice be heard. Okay, definitely let your voice be heard. This is an important election, the primary election, and yeah, we really want you all to go out and vote. And voting is something. Voting is really serious. Okay, really serious and stuff. And the primary election is going to be taking place Tuesday, August 4th. And vote on election day at your polling place, okay? And return your absentee ballot right away by mail, drop box, or at the Department of Education. And then election day at your polling place. And so if you want more information, you can call 313-875 876 vote. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me do that again. 313-876 vote. 313-876 vote. And you would definitely need to go do this because voting is such a serious thing. And we need your voice, and we want your voice to be heard. Let your voice be heard. Let your voice be heard. Your future is in your hands. Okay, your future is in your hands. So please, Vibe Nation, go vote next Tuesday, August 4th. Okay, the primary election. So please do that, Vibe Nation. Please and thank you. So serious. Let your voice be heard. Okay, let your voice be heard, Vibe Nation. Serious stuff going on. All right. Okay, so we are joined by our very special guest, and y'all can see all of her glory, okay? All of her lovely glory here. And she is definitely doing her thing and stuff. First time here on the Vibe, so we're definitely going to get into all of what she does. So Vibe Nation, help me welcome Dr. Elaine Lloyd to the show. Thank you for being here at the Vibe and stuff. And I know, first of all, do you like the digs? Do you like all this here and stuff?
Oh yes, everything is beautiful. Absolutely, yes.
Yeah,
the company's beautiful too. Yes.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Courageous Detroit, and just so everybody would know, because my producer told me this, I think last week. Mm-hmm. This place is gonna be remodeled. Okay, it's gonna be remodeled. Everything here that you see is gonna be remodeled. Okay, it's gonna be a whole new radio station. Okay, it's gonna be a whole new radio station, y'all. That's all I can say. All right, it is going to be a whole new radio station, and everything that you see here is gonna be, remodeled and all that good stuff. So y'all are in for a treat. Okay. Y'all are in for a treat and stuff. And so it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great and stuff. But But yeah, so welcome.
Thank you for
and
having
stuff.
me.
Absolutely. So let's get into it. Before we get into everything you do and stuff, why don't you tell Detroit a little bit about what you do before we actually, get into it?
Okay. All right. Well, my name is Dr. Elaine Lloyd, and I have my own business, which is called Name Muse. I help nursing students pass NCLEX, which is a state board that they have to pass once they graduate from school. And I also help teach LPNs to pass NCLEX as well. But my mission is very, very different. My mission is to make sure anybody that feels like they're caged in, feels like because of culture, because of age, because of gender, ethnicity, and disability, that they can't meet their educational goals. So I make sure that I make the classroom inclusive, and I use different things like rap music, I use nature sounds, I use a lot of different things to help people understand challenging material. So anybody from the age of 18 to 65 should be able to learn how to save a patient's life easily instead of it being so challenging.
Okay, so I just want to go back. So you mentioned rap music.
Yes.
So you said you can well, just explain what you meant when you say rap music.
So in the classroom, when I'm teaching certain things like EKGs, EKGs is one of the biggest things that people have that's anxiety provoking, because everybody has a heart, and without the heart, we can't live, right? So if you see a fatal EKG, what do you do when you see it? So they have to learn interventions on what to actually do once they see a fatal EKG. So I use rap music to help them understand certain things. So for instance, for bradycardia, if somebody has a slow heart rate, in order to treat it, there are certain medications that they need to treat it. So I play rap music. I usually play They Not Like Us. And,
Kendrick Lamar.
That's right, Kendrick Lamar. I play
okay.
that, and so when the beat comes, everybody's rocking to the beat, and I ask them, I say, is that beat dope? And they say, yes, the beat is dope. So the B is for bradycardia, the E is for epinephrine, the A is for atropine, the T is for transcutaneous pacemaking, and the D is for dopamine. That's how we actually help teachers. So I teach it to them.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That is so amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
all
so
right.
they learn life-saving interventions in like less than 5 minutes.
Less than 5 minutes. That is so dope. That is so dope how you come up with that.
Thank
And
you.
just by rap music and now is rap music the only music you do? Do you do like R&B, gospel? Or?
I can do anything. I actually pay attention to the population of the people who I'm teaching, and I usually pick some music based on the population.
Based on the population.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And that is amazing.
Thank
That is
you.
amazing. Thing. So rap music and stuff, that is incredible. That is
Yes.
just incredible and stuff. And so how long you been like doing this professionally?
I've been doing this for about 10 years, but I've had my LLC for about 5 years. And so I've been branching out, doing podcasts and different things to get my name out here. My students have actually asked me to do that because of the way I teach. The way that I teach is so different, and I've had students, nursing students, who have actually, they haven't even passed NCLEX yet, and they have saved patients' lives based on some of the information that I've taught them in the classroom and how to remember fatal rhythms.
That you taught them and stuff. That is great. That is so great. And so you think podcast is something you want to do, or
not that I want to do, but I am okay with just going to being
just
guest.
okay with
yes, being guest. Yes,
'Cause
absolutely.
Because everybody's doing it. Everybody's
Yes,
doing the podcast and
yeah.
stuff. So that would be something that that's on your radar.
It could be in the future. It definitely could
In the
be.
future.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
That is amazing. That is amazing. So I wanna know more about about your background.
Okay.
About your what you do and stuff like that, and we'll just go from there.
Okay, so my background, well, let me just tell you where I grew up. I grew up on the west side of Detroit. I went to the school that I went to was Cody High School, but I was bad back in the day, and I used to fight, and I got kicked out of school. Actually, my nickname back in the day was Suge Knight, because that's how bad I was. And
your name was Suge Knight?
Yeah, that was my
serious?
nickname. Yes. But God turned me around. He really did. So, but yeah, and then I ended up going to Redford High School after I got kicked out of Cody.
I heard about that. I heard you say that.
Yes.
Okay.
And then I still was bad. I used to skip school all the time.
I was going to ask you, were you a bad girl back in Bedford?
I was bad then too. And then I got pregnant at the age of 17, and I dropped out of high school. And then I went back to school after I had her, and I ended up graduating from Redford High School. Then I went back for my associate's degree in nursing. Then I got my bachelor's degree in nursing, my master's degree in nursing, my teaching certificate, and my PhD.
Okay, awesome.
But the one thing that I always like to say is that I do have a learning disability. And so that's why I'm so focused, and I'm so encouraged to teach people on people who have difficulty with learning, because I had difficulty with learning, and with me having difficulty with learning, dropping out of high school, I'm very sensitive to the people who want to be something in life and they feel like they can't make it because of the barriers that they have. So I'm very focused on helping them reach their educational goals.
Awesome. I want to take you back on what you said. You just said something that I want to touch on. Okay. You were pregnant at 17, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to know this from you, because I feel like there's people obviously watching who think you was a teen mom when you was pregnant, right?
Yes.
So talk about how hard that was, because I know for me, my mom didn't have me till like I was 18, 19.
Okay.
Till she was 18, 19. Okay. Yeah. But how important is teen pregnancy for anybody that's going through it right now and stuff? How important is teen pregnancy if they were pregnant at 17, 18, 16, whenever? Can you just talk about that for a bit?
Yes, being pregnant at 17 was very difficult. Actually, the biggest thing, I was embarrassed that I couldn't go to prom. I still miss prom. Like, I miss that I didn't get the opportunity to go to prom. It was embarrassing because I was the first one pregnant on my street. My parents had big high hopes for me. I still made it. I just had a different pathway that I took. Actually, my daughter saved my life because I was bad. And once I had her, it made me focus not just on me now. I had another person to focus on. And so I was on welfare. The welfare where we actually had the books where you had to tear the welfare off. We had that. We didn't have the really nice EBT cards that you use now. By the time all of the bills were paid that welfare took care of, I had $5.50 to my name. That would not buy diapers. That would not buy milk. And so I had to figure it out. And my mom ended up blessing me with the home that we grew up in, and she still owed about $10,000 on it, but $10,000 to me back then was like $100,000 because I didn't have the money. But I made it work to where I paid the mortgage, paid it off, and then I was accepted into nursing school. And I actually didn't work for 6 months, but I planned where I paid the house off. I always use my income tax, so then that way I can put it on the house. My car was paid off as well. I remember it was a little gold stick Escort. They don't make Escorts anymore.
Right.
But I had that, and I made sure I paid all of my utilities up front, so then that way I had credit on it. I made sure we ate a lot of ramen noodles. I made sure I bought a lot of tissue, toothpaste, so then that way I could just focus on nursing school for 6 months and that worked.
So that all worked out?
It all worked out, yes.
Oh. That is awesome. That's awesome, because I feel like, people who is, at a young age, being pregnant at a young age is some serious stuff.
Yes.
Think about that, but yeah, definitely, that is something that we don't get to talk about. Because that is just an amazing stuff. What would you say to anybody that's going through that situation right now?
I would say don't give up. Don't give up. Reach out to people to support you. That's really important. I'll leave my information as well because I love to mentor young people to go again reach their educational goals. Also, I just want to mention too, when I was pregnant at 17, the relationship that I was in also wasn't very healthy. It was domestic violence that was in there as well. And actually, I went through a really
We talk a lot about that.
time.
We talk a lot about domestic violence on the show.
Oh, yeah. It was very tough. And I remember I was on my way to school, to night school, to get my to go to school for my diploma. And I needed her to go over to his mother's house. And he was on his way over there already, but he wouldn't take her. He told her that I had to take her anyway. And so I just told him that if I had to take her, then I just didn't want to be in the relationship. So he told me that if I left him, that he would kill himself. And so I told him to go ahead and do it because I didn't think that he would. And he did take a shotgun and put it in his mouth, and he shot. He
Put it in his mouth?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah. He didn't die. Thank God that he didn't die. My daughter was 8 months at the time, and but that traumatized me. And then I ended up going to school maybe a week later, and my instructor wrote a little note. And I found a note not too long ago, and I forgot to bring it in today. But the note was from 1988, and basically he saw something that was going on with me in the classroom, and he wrote a little note saying that whatever it is that I wanted to do, that I could make it. And I carried that note with me all the way up until now, because somebody believed in me. And so he was an educator who believed in me, which wanted me to become an educator. And my name, Muse, stands for a nurse and educator who mentors, uplifts, supports, and empowers.
I was going to ask you about that. What that name stand for.
Yeah.
And that is creative. That is so creative.
You. God gave it to me. He gave me that name.
Okay, awesome.
Yes.
And you said 1988 was.
That's when he gave me the note.
That's when he gave you the note. That is so incredible. Such an inspiring story you have.
Thank you.
Definitely people need to hear that and take away and stuff like that. And I love that. So, okay, so I want to, when we come back, you gotta talk about, because I heard on another show you was on, you gotta talk about the story about the roaches.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I heard that on another show you was on. I heard that, and I was just disgusted. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's how we were living.
That is how we live. But I just want you all to know, first and foremost, we'll be back with Dr. Elaine Lloyd, or Dr. Lloyd. But I just want you all to know, Vibe Nation, if you're out there eating right now, then you might want to stop eating, because she has a story about roaches she wants to explain.
Yes,
okay, I cannot make this stuff up.
No.
Okay, I cannot make this stuff up. This is her story, so I cannot make this stuff up. But no, we're gonna take a short break, but we'll be back more with Dr. Lloyd right after the break. Vibe Nation, Sunday Night Vibes with your boy Robert Flood. Back after this.
Hey, thank you.
Women are the backbone of the workforce, yet their stories of resilience, trauma, and triumph often go untold. Every woman has a story, a moment where she felt unseen, unheard, undervalued. But together, we are more. We decided to do this project celebrating women who educate and inspire generations.
Together, we are working on building a community of sisterhood.
Because when you're an entrepreneur and you're in an industry where you don't have a 9-to-5, not a stable paycheck, you got to make sure you don't compromise your values.
Once we have established that it is a safe space, I then start teaching individuals how to express what they are feeling.
Workplaces are often the stage for personal transformation, sometimes through painful experiences. This is the story of women who turn their struggles into strength.
Success is always on the other side of an uncomfortable situation, conversation, or moment.
So I don't ever want to mistreat nobody, no woman, no man, no nothing. I'm all about how you doing.
You see prominent Black women in roles, and so there are some who hold the belief that, oh, Black women have arrived.
I had
a small circle of people that I felt comfortable confiding in.
I stepped into an environment where I had people that I was supposed to oversee, and they just automatically just didn't like me.
I think as Black women, we extend a lot of grace to a lot of people, and we don't often extend it to ourselves to feel the full range of emotions, to be soft, to just be gentle with ourselves.
It is Sunday Night Vibes with your boy Robert Flood, Courageous Detroit Radio Network, and we just having fun with our guest here, Dr. Lloyd, okay, in the building here and stuff, and okay, so you just said off air that you went to the Charlie Wilson concert.
Yes.
What was it, last night?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's the same day we had the soul day. Soul day and stuff. So first of all, did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy yourself?
I did. It was really, really nice. Yeah. So my fiance had us say, this is the stage and this was me. He had us right there at the front.
So y'all was in front row?
Yeah.
Okay.
We was at the tables.
Okay.
They have tables now.
Okay,
yeah?
okay. So y'all got a good view,
yeah,
pretty much.
I could see their shoes and the scuff marks and everything.
That is funny. That is hilarious. That is so. But it's good. Oh, but I'm glad you enjoyed yourself and stuff. So it was. I know it was Charlie Wilson and who else?
Evelyn Champagne King was
The
there.
Mary Jane Girls. I know they were
was
there.
too. Yeah, those were the three.
Awesome. So 3 performances and stuff. Okay. So do you enjoy going to concerts?
I love concerts. I love going to concerts. I love vacation. I love being by water. I'm a water baby.
Okay. Awesome.
So yes, I need to be by water all the time.
First concert you ever been to?
Ooh, now you having me go way back.
That's the best time.
Let me see. I don't. When was my first concert? It wasn't. It probably was Run DMC.
Oh,
that's what it probably was. Run DMC.
Okay, Run DMC.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I ask my guests this all the time.
Yeah, at the Joe Louis before they tore it down. Now, yeah, the Joe Louis Arena.
Okay. Do you remember what year?
Oh no, I do
know the
not.
year.
You know what? It had to be. Was it before I had my baby? I think it was. I think it was before I had her. Before I had Ariel.
So what? Back in the 80s, 90s?
Yeah, 80s. Like 80, probably 85.
Oh wow, 85. Okay. I was just a young boy. Okay, 80. Okay, 85. Okay. So from that then on, you enjoy concerts and stuff and all that. But this is another thing since we're talking about it. Cause I know you be busy.
Yes.
I know you be busy a lot. So, do you ever find time to relax or just kick your shoes off? Do you just?
I do. I try. Well, my days are Sunday and Monday that I give myself permission to not do anything. I had to pick some days because if not, I would just pile stuff on. So Sunday and Monday are the days that if I want to do some work, I can. But if I just want to lay on the couch and just stream movies, I can do that too. I give myself.
And chill.
That's right. I usually Tubi and chill. I don't know why I love Tubi.
A lot of people are going to Tubi. Tubi is a good thing now.
Tubi. And it's repping Detroit and everything. So I love Tubi.
Yeah, everybody's going to Tubi. But that's good. So you just like to chill out, relax, and just go to concerts, enjoy yourself.
Go to vacations too.
Now, what's a hot spot, vacation-wise, for you?
Oh, anything that has water. But my favorite one that we've been to so far was the DR and Barbados. Those were my two favorite trips.
Oh, the DR? Okay. How did you enjoy yourself?
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. We were there for 10 days.
Okay.
And we had butlers. We had the whole works. We can walk right out of our room and go straight to the pool. It was amazing.
Out the hotel, go straight to the pool. That's it for me, because my house, I don't know, have you ever been to Myrtle Beach?
A long time ago.
Oh, okay. You need to go back, because that is my favorite place to go, to Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach is like the place. I would recommend it. I would recommend it to anybody, okay? Anybody watching, I would recommend Myrtle Beach. Myrtle Beach, to me, is one of the greatest places to go. Because I think last year we went to Myrtle Beach. And we had a time. We had a ball and everything. It was just amazing. And that and Alabama, because we went to Alabama, then to Myrtle Beach and stuff. One of my two favorite places to go, by the way.
Okay.
But Myrtle Beach, definitely. You should go to Myrtle Beach whenever you get some time. I'm telling you, it is fun. It is great. I mean, they got beaches and all that stuff. So I would definitely recommend that the next time you go.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to do that.
Oh yeah, the next time you definitely do that. Maybe like next year or something like that. Definitely.
Okay.
Maybe stuff. But yeah, I love that for you. I think people need to take vacations, because they be working hard. You know what I'm saying? They be working extra hard and stuff. So definitely people need to do that. And but I'm glad you enjoying yourself for you and stuff. So absolutely and thing. Okay, so we gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about the roaches, girl. We gotta talk about the roaches, because I heard you on another show talking about that story, and I was grossed out when I heard that. I'm like, no, the thing about that. So go ahead. You said I know you said you was living in an apartment at the time.
Yes, I was living in some apartments. This was before I moved into the house that we grew up in. So my daughter and I were living in apartments, and her dad was staying with us as well. But the apartments were so full of roaches that usually if it's roaches in the house, if you turn on the light, the roaches would run away.
Yeah.
But it was so many roaches that we ran away because it was like, so you turn on a light and they were just everywhere. And I used to have to really just pay attention to my daughter at the time because she was 8 months and she was crawling around. I was just going to
ask you, how old was she?
Yeah, she was about 8 months.
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so I probably was there for, I know I was there when I had her, and then, between from the time of birth to 8 months, because after the shooting, that's when I moved out.
Okay. So after that, that's when you moved out and stuff. I cannot imagine that living in the apartment. Was it like a 1-bedroom apartment?
It was a 1-bedroom apartment. Very tiny apartment. You had to get what you could back then. And that's where I chose to live. But living that way with her just made me feel inadequate. It made me have all of these negative feelings about myself because I wasn't raised that way. So I wanted to make sure that she had a better life, and like I said, she ended up saving my life and helping me to like just go focus and go out there and strive for something better.
And that's with your daughter?
Yes, she is now. She will be 39. She has her master's degree. And
wow.
She is just decided to go back for her doctorate's degree.
Awesome. We got to give that a round of applause, man. I mean, that is amazing.
Right. And then my baby girl, she's 35, and she decided to become a nurse. So now I'm going to have somebody to follow in my legacy. So.
She's going to follow in your footsteps.
Yes, she is.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. So she's gonna so you're gonna teach her the ropes and stuff.
That's right. I want to hand it over to her.
That is amazing. Mother and daughter working. That's what I'm talking about, man. That is so amazing.
Yes.
And that's gotta make you feel good to have her work beside you like that.
Yeah.
And that is amazing. That is amazing. And you said she's 35.
Yes.
That is incredible. That is incredible, and that's something that you want to do and stuff. So definitely keep pushing and stuff. And so those are the only 2 daughters you have?
Yes, and I have a bonus son and I have a bonus daughter.
A bonus son and a bonus daughter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now that is amazing. That is so amazing. So just happy family stuff. And what are they into?
So Mikos, he works for DTE, and Milan, she wants to become a dentist.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
okay.
So we got some great kids.
Okay, so they want to. Okay, so they want to, they want to just follow in and stuff. Those are some successful kids you have. They want to, crawl into your footsteps and stuff. And the one who wants to be a dentist, I'm sure she gonna be, good at what she does and stuff.
Yeah, she loves what she does already. She's very, she knows how to do all of the teeth cleaning. We sit and we talk, and she lights up like a light bulb when she talks about it, so I know she's gonna be great at it.
Has she always wanted to be a dentist?
I think that she always wanted to be a dentist, babe. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how old is she?
Is she 21 yet? She's 20.
20.
Yeah. She already knew what she wanted to do. She goes out of town by herself. She does. Yeah, she is a go-getter. Yeah.
At a young age, she already knows how to do at a young age.
Right. And when she would come home for college, she didn't come home just to party. She came home and she went to another school to make sure that she could get more credit. So she was always focused. So she didn't use the summer to party. She used the summer to still get her education.
All right now.
Yeah.
All right now, y'all. Y'all better take notes, man, because this is a true educator right here, man. True educator and stuff. And what's her name?
Milan.
Milan.
Yes.
Okay. Shout out to Milan, man.
Okay.
Shout out to Milan. I'm sure she's watching. Is she watching right now?
I don't know if she's watching. Is she watching, babe? She's watching. Okay, she's watching.
Okay, shout out to Milan. Hello, Milan. I'm sure you go do good, baby girl. I'm sure you is go do good at what you do and everything like that. That is just amazing that your kids is just y'all give it up for her kids, man. Give it up for her kids because she's doing amazing work. I mean, by reading something and all the stuff that you're doing and stuff. And that to your own book. Okay, your own book, which is entitled Dr. E's Tips and Tricks.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. E's Tips and Tricks.
Yes.
You got to tell us about this book and what inspired you to write this book.
Actually, my students, again, they definitely inspired me to write the book because it is learning how to read EKGs in a very simplistic and fun way. It's very colorful, and the reason why I chose EKGs first, I have 9 more books to write, but the reason why I chose EKGs first is because people have anxiety when people go into have fatal rhythms, like I stated before. So some of the stats is that 290,000 people die annually in the hospital because healthcare workers don't know how to recognize when somebody is declining and they don't know what to do. And people, remember I said that I teach people how to pass NCLEX, that's state boards for nursing. So even nurses who pass NCLEX, in 2017, they said only 23% knew how to recognize a patient declining and knew what to do. Now, in 2021, it's only 9%. It went down even more who can recognize a patient declining and they know what to do. So therefore, this book helps them to understand, like I said, with the beat dope, teaching bradycardia in a way that they can remember. I have different tips and tricks for people to remember how to recognize a rhythm and know what to do to save a patient's life.
I was going to ask you, how'd you come up with the title?
Me and my best friend, Laree, we came up with it together, and she actually did all of the cartoons there.
Okay.
That's in there. So we call them re-emojis instead of emojis. Because her name is Riri, so she remixes the emojis.
Okay, Riri. Okay, Riri. I heard that. That is what's up and stuff. So she was the one that inspired you to write this book?
My students actually did.
Oh, your
but then,
students,
but she partnered with me, and so we did it together because whatever was in my head as far as my vision, I gave it to her, and she came up with even something better. So she was very creative, and she did all of the visuals. She took care of all of the visuals that's in the book.
That is amazing. That is so amazing and stuff. And the things and stuff. That is so amazing. You come up with books and everything, and the chapters, and you got chapters in the book too, right?
So it's just a table of contents going over all of the most important EKGs, and it goes all the way from the very beginning, reading the P, Q, R, S, T, knowing how to read those. And I have Vent and Atria who are study buddies, so they are your study buddies when you're going through the book. It's an actual workbook. And after you learn a concept, right after that, you try it out yourself, and then the answers are there as well. So then that way you have formative assessment where you're learning if you know it or not, or if you need to stop right then and continue to go deeper.
I love this. And this is a workbook for people who may not know. This is a workbook.
Yes.
And this is so great. So I ask, I ask my guests this all the time whenever they have books and stuff. What inspired you to become an author?
Usually it's other people saying that I should do this or the other, and then I pray on it. And if it continues to just to circulate in my mind, then I know it's something that God wants me to do.
Right. Okay. Awesome. And that inspired you to write this book?
Yes.
Are you going to write any more books?
I am. I have all of the disease processes as far as the endocrine, GI. I'm going to go through all of them and do tips and tricks that's easy for them to understand difficult concepts. And then along with this book here too, I'm actually doing a cardiac review program on August the 15th at UAD. Mercy.
Okay.
And it's from 12 to 3. And a book comes with it as well. And so it's teaching people how to do the tips and tricks. I'm going to be doing the rap music in the classroom, the nature sounds in the classroom. So we're going to have a great time. We're going to have a little bit of food, a little bit of coffee, a little bit of water. And so I'm going to go and do this. So then that way people start to learn, because people, they will learn how to read EKGs to pass an exam. But when it comes down to a person in front of you actually experiencing a fatal rhythm, do you know what to do? Do you freeze? That's right, CPR, right, actually how to do CPR, what medications to get to be ready to give the patients. Do you know what those are?
I love that. That is gonna be good. That is gonna be good and stuff. So okay, so all this is happening on August 15th.
Yes.
Okay, so one more time, let people know how they can attend.
Okay, August 15th, you can email me at NEMUSE, the number 8, at gmail.com. Again, that is NEMUSE, the number 8, at gmail.com. And if you go there, you can email me, or you can go on my website, which is NEMUSE, the number 8.com. Again, that is NEMUSE, the number 8.com, and you can sign up for the course.
So they can sign up.
Yes.
Well, and what time?
It is from 12 to 3.
From 12 to 3.
Yes.
So it's not going to be all day.
No.
It's just going to be a couple hours.
That's right.
That is going to be so dope.
Thank you.
And the rap music thing, I know that's going to be
yes.
And stuff. And how you so you said Kendrick Lamar. You do that. Do you do like any other rappers as well?
I have done Pharrell, I'm Happy song.
Oh yeah, I know
I've
that
done
song.
that before too.
Okay. So Pharrell and
Kendrick Lamar,
and that's it.
I've done Big Papa.
Oh.
Yep. And I do the one that says, what is it? Throw your hands in the air if you're the true player, right? So I do that, and I use that too when I'm talking about defibrillating. Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah, Biggie Smalls.
Yeah.
And I've used Baby Shark.
Okay, Baby Shark.
Yes,
okay.
but I use the remix that has the beat to it, so that's different. So when I'm talking about synchronized cardio version, I talk about Baby Shark as a baby shock, and then for the when somebody's in a fatal rhythm, and for defibrillation, I use the Big Papa shock. So that's when I play the Big Papa in the classroom.
That is so amazing to do that, and amazing and stuff. And do you do Frozen Let It Go?
I don't, but I can see how I can incorporate that in my lecture. Let me see how I can get that in.
That song when that song came out back in the day, people was like terrified on that song and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they thought the song was thing that like let it go, so
yeah. I have to listen to that song.
Yeah. But that song actually is a good one. That song is a good one and stuff.
Okay.
And so you do music that does that. And now what about R&B? Do you do like R&B?
I haven't done R&B, but I do before an exam. Sometimes I will do affirmation song just to because in the book too we do affirmations before we start to go over EKGs, because again it's anxiety provoking. So I want them to believe in themselves and be ready to learn. So we do affirmations beforehand, and so I do play an affirmation song to get people's anxieties down before they start to take their exam.
I love that. I love that, man. I love that. That is such an amazing. That is such an amazing thing you're doing and stuff. And I definitely appreciate you. And people are loving the conversation as well and stuff like that as well and everything. And we definitely gonna have to have you come back and stuff, because this is, I feel like you're doing more events as well and stuff, and you do events too, because I know you do, I know you got the one in August coming up, but do you have any more events you want people to know real quick?
Actually, I just finished one called Vitals and Vibes. That was a couple of Saturdays ago, and I want to give a shout out to the chair and co-chair of that. It was very, very nice, and it was a vibe. They had seniors there. They were doing exercises. They had a lot of different vendors there. 107.5 was there, so it was really, really nice. And
what was this?
This was a couple of Saturdays ago.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, and I talked about women's heart health, and so with that, let me talk about that real quick too.
Okay.
Women's heart health is so important because we do not present the same way that men present. And so we may have something like indigestion, we may just feel tired, we feel like we can just take some Pepto-Bismol and go to sleep, but it really could be a heart attack. So we want to think about risk factors. Some of the risk factors are smoking, not getting up, working out, not drinking a lot of alcohol, some type of tobacco, a lot of caffeine. If you
not drinking enough
water, your cholesterol levels being out of control, your hemoglobin A1C, which is connected to your diabetes, all of those things you need to make sure you know your numbers. Knowing your numbers helps you know if you are at a high risk for having a cardiac event.
I like that. Know your numbers.
Yes.
Know your numbers. I definitely like that. What you said. Know your numbers.
Yes.
Because I feel like that is such an important thing and stuff. We have to have you come back because I feel like people definitely need to know, and people always saying they want you back.
Okay.
People saying they want you back. They love the conversation and stuff, and I know one person said, Rob, your guest is amazing. You need to bring her back more and more and more. So definitely, you're inspiring people already. Good. So I got to give the people what they want, right?
Hey, that's right.
Amen. So yeah, she is coming back. But yeah, you keep up the good work. Keep up the good work, and and your kids. We gotta give it up for your kids one more time.
Yes.
Give it up for your kids one more time, especially the young lady who wants to be a dentist. Tell her I said keep up the good work, man. Keep up the good work and follow her dreams and stuff.
Yes.
And all that good stuff. And yeah, we matter of fact, when you come back on, you definitely need to bring her because I wanna
we gonna bring her along.
Yeah, definitely bring her, man, because I feel like that is good. She's doing that.
At 20 already.
20 years old, y'all. 20 years old.
And I can't take the credit. I'll have to give it to, because she's my bonus daughter, to give it to her mom and to her dad because they definitely raised her. They're both are very great at what they do and very educated as well. So give it to them. I just came into her life, but I hope that I can definitely be a positive role model.
You is a role model. You definitely is a role model, and I'm so serious. You need to bring her back next time. I'm so serious because that young lady right there, I can tell she's gonna be somebody. She's gonna be somebody. She is somebody now, but when she's gonna be more and more of that thing. So definitely bring her back next time. But remind everybody again about where they can purchase the book and give out your contact information as well, real quick.
Okay, sure. So Nemuse at nemuse@gmail.com. That is my email address, and again, that is nemuse@gmail.com. And then my website is nemuse8.com. Again, that is nemuse8.com. You can either purchase my book online, or you can also sign up for the course online. Remember, the course comes along with the workbook.
And there it is, the workbook. I'm holding it up right now, by Nation, so y'all can see it. The book is entitled Dr. E's Tips and Tricks.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. E's Tips and Tricks. Make sure you go and support her. Support Dr. Lloyd and everything she does. And it's a workbook.
Yes.
Okay, it's a workbook. So Vibe Nation, make sure you go reach out to her, get her book and everything she's doing. And again, your event in August, did you want to plug that?
August the 15th. That's going to be the cardiac review program. That's going to teach you how to actually recognize fatal rhythms and know how to actually intervene for patients to make sure that they survive in the hospital. And it just gives you confidence in knowing when you walk into a room, you can walk in knowing that you can help save someone's life. So just come on down and let's have a good time learning.
Let's have a good time learning.
Yeah.
All right. Dr. Lloyd, we appreciate you for coming. You definitely got to come back and everything. Okay. And like I said, definitely bring Milan. Yeah, I was trying to think of her name. Okay. Milan. Definitely bring her back because she is gonna be somebody. 20 years old, man. I mean, I cannot imagine. I cannot imagine the stuff. And I remember because we just had a 14-year-old on the show a couple months ago with the lemonade and stuff. So these kids is doing it, man. These kids are definitely doing it. So bring her back next time. Okay. Bring her back next time, and we go definitely see what she's all about. Okay. But Dr. Lloyd, thank you again for coming on. Make sure you reach out to her, support her. Okay. Get her book. Okay, get her book, and make sure you reach out to her and everything like that, and we will do it all. And we will do it all over again next time. Bob Nation will be with you all again next time. And just give it up for Dr. Lloyd one more time, y'all.
Thank you for having me.
For coming on. And we gonna do it again the next time, Bob Nation. And until then, you all have a good night. Yes. You all have a good night, and y'all be safe out here in these streets. And we will see y'all the next time right here on Sunday Night Vibes with your boy Robert Flynn, right here on Courageous Detroit Radio Network. And please go vote. Please go vote on Tuesday, August 4th. And definitely anything. But I'll be back next week to remind you all again about that. Okay, so Vibe Nation, you all be good, and y'all be safe, and y'all have a good night.